Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing another journal with me, and this spread is based on the book Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas, which is the fourth book in my favorite, or one of my two favorite series, Throne of Glass. So, first of all, I just want to say that I reread this a couple months ago, literally just because I felt like rereading it. Like I didn't read any of the books, like any of books like 1 through 3, and I was just like, I feel like reading Queen of Shadows, because it's actually my favorite of the series. So I read it, and it was so good, and I love this book, and the series in general. So you'll see that for this spread, on the left side, I did a different quote with three of the female characters, or like the main female characters, and on the other side, I did a quote based on the main like ship from the series. So yeah, I was literally gonna say without further ado, that sounds so cringy. But now I'm just gonna go right back into those bookish questions from last time. I'll leave the link to the blog down below. But we're just gonna get right into it. So the question I stopped on last time was 15. Which book gave you the longest or hardest book hangover recently? So I actually have a pretty good answer for that because I recently reread the Infernal Devices series, and that series is just so amazing. Like I can't even talk about how good it is. Like I love the characters, I love the plot, and recently I got my friend into it too, and she told me that whenever she thinks about Will and Jem, she gets sad. And I was like, I feel the exact same way because the story literally hits you so freaking hard. Like, it's so good. So, yeah, I reread it. I don't know. Like, I finished rereading Clockwork Princess, which is the third book, like 2 days ago or something like that. And I'm still thinking about the series. So, that's probably the book that gave me the longest or hardest book hangover recently. Question 16 is how has social media, Instagram, Bookstagram changed the way you read? So I actually talked about being in part of Bookstagram in my last video, but definitely when I was on Bookstagram consistently, like I was reading a lot of books that I never would have discovered without Bookstagram, like Illuminate, A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I'm trying to look at my bookshelf right now, so sorry if it's kind of quiet. What else did I discover through Bookstagram? Um, Okay, I don't know, but it definitely helped me get a lot of recommendations. Or actually, no, I did read Sarah J. Maas book before I got on Bookstagram. But yeah, I'm just really grateful for that time, that period of my life. But it's over now because I'm not on Bookstagram anymore. But I still think that Bookstagram definitely helped me get like a lot of new recommendations, and I would placehold books from my library that I heard about on Bookstagram to try out. And some of them I ended up buying because I like them so much, which is great. Okay, next question. 17. What book did you buy most recently only based on recommendations on Instagram? So, I've definitely talked about this before on my channel, but I don't buy books usually unless I've read it before and actually liked it. So I can't really answer that question. And I haven't bought books in so long just because I don't know. I haven't really found any books I wanted to buy, but we'll see. Maybe that'll change by the next voiceover. Next question is 18. Are you part of any book clubs and what are they reading currently? So, no, I'm not part of any book clubs, but I can't talk about what I'm reading currently. Right now, I'm rereading Lady Smoke, which is the second book in the Ash Princess series. I'm not sure if the series has a name, but yeah, it's book two, and I've read it before. But then I was waiting for book three to come out. No, can't talk. I was waiting for book three to come out, and then I kind of just forgot about it when book three did come out. Oh my gosh, I literally can't talk today. But yeah, so I reread Ash Princess a few months ago, and I'm pretty sure there will be a journal with me coming up for that book. But I decided I was gonna reread Lady Smoke and then read the third book, which I honestly don't remember what it's called. But I have it borrowed from the library on my laptop. 19. How do you choose your next read? Sometimes I'll try to like alternate between fantasy and romance or contemporary. But sometimes when I don't feel like reading, I'll read romance because it's so easy to read and I don't really have to like focus that much to read it. But yeah. Question 20 is, are you a mood reader or do you make elaborate plans before you choose what you read? So this is, I guess, kind of similar to the last question. I'm probably more of a mood reader. Like I'll just pick something random. I don't really like to plan out what I'm reading unless I'm planning on like rereading a series before the next book comes out. So sometimes when that happens, I'll like plan out when I'm gonna start rereading all the books before, so that I can finish the series and then read the next one just as it comes out. But other than that, I'm pretty like I just read whatever I'm in the mood for. Question 21 is, what is your favorite mandatory read from a school syllabus? Um, okay, I'll just talk about some books that I enjoyed that I read through school. The first one that I remember was The Giver. I read that in eighth grade, or was it eighth grade? Eighth or seventh? No, I think it was eighth grade. I think I read The Giver in 8th grade. And that was pretty interesting. And there's also another book that I read, and I can't remember what its name was, but the cover had this snow globe on it, and the other side of the island, maybe something like that. I don't know. And the main character's name started with an H, I think. So yeah, that book I found was pretty interesting, even though I can't remember the title. In 10th grade, I read The Help, and I actually found that really interesting. And I've actually always wanted to watch the movie, but I haven't gone around to that yet. So yeah, I really enjoyed The Help. What did I read in grade 11? No, I didn't read. I didn't enjoy the book I read in grade 11. And in grade 12, oh, I read Alias Grace and I hated it. I thought it was so boring. I guess I'm just not a fan of Margaret Atwood's style of writing because I know her books are really popular. I thought the premise of the book was really interesting, but I did not like the actual book. And then I also read in grade 12, Everything I Never Told You, which I didn't enjoy as much as I was hoping to, because one of my other best friends, Azaria, she really likes Celeste Ng's writing, but I just didn't enjoy it. So that's kind of unfortunate, but there's that. I'm going to take a break from this voiceover because my laptop's overheating, and I don't want you guys to be able to hear it. So I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, so now that we're back, let's keep going. Question 22 is, do you sneak a peek into the last chapter to see how it ends? And absolutely not. I've never been a person who needs to read the last page of a book. I will like never do that. I'll never read a spoiler, and I hate spoilers. Like sometimes when you look up something about a character and you see a spoiler, that's like the worst feeling. So yeah, I'd never ever look at the last chapter to see how it ends. Okay, not page. Question 23 is, name a mandatory read that you disliked at school. So like I just mentioned before, Alias Grace I didn't like. In grade 9, I actually read the Bone Season. Is that what it's called? I don't remember. And I did not like that either, even though it's a pretty popular, like, I don't know if it's considered YA or adult. I don't quite remember, but I didn't enjoy that either. In 11th grade, I read The Great Darius. Darius the Great is Not Okay, or something like that. And I also honestly didn't enjoy that either, which was kind of disappointing because I had a Bookstagram friend who really, really, really enjoyed that book. So that was just too bad. But yeah, I think that's all the time I have for questions today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye!